Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Justin's Drink Reviews and More, as we are live, everybody. Hope you guys are having a blessed day. You know I am. We got everything ready almost. We're just going to get it all shared out here real quick live, and we'll be good to go, boys. Get that link. Get the comments pulled up here. Go. I got the live chat feed up, which I think I have a little bit better today set up compared to the other day. So comments should be a lot more easier to see. The other day we had the comments all messed up, man. Push back. Should be everything there. Got that phone over there. Got the comments pulled up. We should be good to go, guys. Let's get the subscribers pulled up because you guys are important. All right, guys. How's it going? Welcome to the live. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. We're going to jump up in this the only way that we know how, and that's by taking a shot because we got to get started the right way. All right, so if you are new and this kind of is new for you, we take a shot at the beginning of every single video for all those who have graciously subscribed from the last live video to today. But that being said, on Saturday night when we done our live, it was kind of late-ish on Saturday when we ended up going live and stuff, but turned out to be an absolutely awesome live. You guys were great. Thanks for tuning in. If you were able to, y'all are absolutely crazy. But nonetheless, we were right at like 666 subs. We were like at 664, I believe, or 663 or something like that. We got really, really close to going over 666 on the live, but we actually did not. But from that time till today, we are actually at, I believe, 669 now. So almost a whole 10 subs in 2 days. So you guys are absolutely amazing. Cheers. Welcome to the family, to all the new subscribers. This one's for you. Good. It's good. Jameson's a little dry, but it tastes great. Drinking on some Miller Lite today, as usual, because you guys know what it is, Miller Monday. Today was the first day back to work in almost 9 days, so it was a long day getting back into the groove of things. But however, we definitely have a strong drink for today to knock back that Monday vibe. We have the Virgin Bourbon. It is a 101 proof. That makes it 50.5% alcohol. Really good drink, really strong. Has a lot of flavor to it, and I'm excited about it. So we'll see how it goes. So kind of one of the funnier things that happened today at work, there was this old gentleman that come in today to get some work done on his car. So I was writing him up, and one of the other guys come up from the shop, and he was like, "Hey, man, I've got an issue. We need to get some tires and stuff. I was like, all right, sweet. Like, couldn't fit the flat repairs, so we had to order a tire or whatever. But the gentleman that I was writing up, he was an older guy, like probably like 70 or 80 years old, man. Just living his best life. And he was like, hey, man, you're a big guy. And I was like, thank you, I guess. At this point, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And he's like, you've been going to the gym a lot. You've been lifting all the weights there, ain't you? I was like, no, not really. I said, I don't really work out. Because I don't. I do not work out. I used to work out a lot, and now I work out none. And then he kept on a little bit longer, and then he finally rambled on doing what he was doing. And he came back after his car was done and stuff, started paying, and then our other guy at the counter started ringing him up and stuff, and I was finishing up everything. He's like, that's a big guy. He works out, don't he? And he's like, yeah, he's a pretty big guy. And then he kept calling me big guy or big boy. And he kept on talking about it and stuff. And he was like, thank you. And he said, no problem, man. And he walked by and he's like, have a nice day. And thank you, big boy. And like whispered it. And it was the funniest thing for like my entire day. Because, I mean, there's nothing really else interesting going on at work. I mean, now that I'm inside the store, you would think there's a lot more interesting stuff. But today was actually kind of calm. Except for this one guy, he kept wanting to open up everything. And he's like, well, I want to look at this. And I was like, all right, let's look at it. Opened it up, let him look at it. Yeah, I don't think I want that. I said, okay, that's fine. Goes down, and I like these. And I was like, all right. He's looking for like lights for his car or something. And I was like, all right, man, yeah, no problem. Just keep looking, let me know what you like, and I can probably help you answer some questions. Well, eventually he ended up saying, nah, I don't want these. I don't want to do this or anything like that. I was like, all right, that's fine. And this is a long time. I'm the only one at the counter at the moment, and everybody else is on lunch or doing something else. I was like, okay, this is kind of taking forever. And nothing to him. I mean, he was just trying to find the right thing. But I mean, to me, it was kind of starting to get annoying. But he was like, "Oh man, I just don't want that." And then I was like, "Okay, you want to look at anything else?" And then he's like, "Oh yeah, look at that." And then it just kind of like kept on for a while. And then I finally closed the case. Went and helped another guy, got him some speaker stuff, and then we went back over to the counter, rung out maybe 3 or 4 people, got them situated, and here he comes. He's like, how much are these? And the box was torn a little bit. He's like, do I get it? Is that discounted? And I was like, no, looks like everything's here. And I scanned it, and it came up to, I think it was like $25 for each. He's like, I really want these, but I don't know if I want them right now. Again, same way it was with the lights. And he's like, maybe I think I want them. I think I don't want them. And I already got them rung up. And he's like, I don't think I want them. I want them. I don't know. And I was like, do you want them? Or you want to buy these today? And he's like, nah. I don't want them. I'll come back. And I was like, okay. So I voided it off. And then he come back by and then looked at me, paused, and then went out the door. I was like, I don't. Definitely a day of weird encounters for sure. So today is also the first official live video. So Saturday, I'm not going to count that as like an official. Saturday was just kind of like a catch-up. You guys got to see the bar live. You guys got to see everything else like that set up like you should, right? Turn the music down just a second. But today's the first day where we did not go live on Facebook. Now, usually we do, but I think we're going to use Facebook as more. I'm going to keep sharing videos there, posting videos, posting lives, posting there on Facebook. But I think I want to use the Facebook lives for more of my mobile live stuff. That way you guys can see what I'm doing when I'm out and about, and kind of keep it a little bit separate, you know. No way, not everything's overwhelmed onto one thing. So I know YouTube's like my main priority. It's my main goal. It's what I've been doing a lot of. But I think Facebook is more or less useful for me right now to do lives mobily, you know, so where people can see what I'm doing. hanging out, and everything else like that. So I feel like that's the best way to approach it. I've talked to my cousin about it a little bit. I talked to Pretty Lady about it here and there. But definitely one of those things where I was like, it's a hard decision to make because Facebook is where I started. Facebook's where I came from. A lot of the people that started this channel came from my Facebook page, and I don't want to leave them high and dry or make them feel like I'm leaving them out because I know some of them just don't have Facebook or don't have YouTube. So that's why I'm still going to try to post random live videos there to hang out, relax, and have fun when I'm doing random stuff. Fishing, car rides, just random things here and there, So it'd be I think it'd be fun thing to do. We'll see how it goes. Or if I'm doing something that's not like Facebook or drinking related, or I might be at Ray's, or I might be at a friend or our other friend's house at the pond. I might be on a vacation again, and I'll be able to connect to some Wi-Fi or something good enough to where I can go live and talk to you guys when I'm on vacation, show you guys what I'm doing, show you guys what everything's looking like and everything. So tons of missed opportunities on the last vacation, but I think it was a learning experience as far as content creation, I guess you could say. And seeing what's available, what's out there. Everything's content. Everything. Always. So, it could literally be just about anything. This Sunday, me and Kenny have something. Actually, I might go live this Sunday and tell Facebook people about it. So, me and Kenny are going to be going to go do our thing on Sunday. Huge for the channel. He found me an awesome pre-built computer online, and on Sunday we're going to go look at it. And if it's good, and if it's what it's supposed to be, and it works, and Kenny thinks it's worth buying, we're going to be buying that PC. We're going to be bringing it home. That's going to start changing a lot of things. And not only is it going to change a lot of things, the way you're watching me right now won't happen anymore. I'll be able to stream in 1080p. I'll be able to upload in 1080p. I'll be able to do maybe Twitch. I'll be able to use OBS. I'll be able to use all types of different accessibilities that's going to allow this channel to actually go up a little better. And as far as quality, intake, and everything else like that, it's just all around going to be so much better in the long run, in my opinion. And this is really something that I've been trying to harp on and get going for the longest times. But honestly, I just haven't found the right PC. I haven't had the amount of money because PCs are not cheap. You're looking at about $1,000 for a minimum of what you need. This one's pretty much just going to allow me to play RuneScape, upload my videos, do my small games that I play without killing myself, because my games that I play now really throttle themselves and really hurt and really dwindle down a lot of stuff. So hopefully with the new monitor or new PC, it won't do that, especially with the absolute tank of a monitor that I have. I think it's going to turn out to be an awesome setup if we were able to get it. I'm not banking on anything. As of right now, he has a pending sale. I'm the pending buy. But if I get there, it's not running properly, sounds too loud, fans are running too high, then we're going to back out. We're not going to do anything. So, but the price that I'm getting it at is definitely worth it. So we're just going to see how everything rolls downhill, essentially. But I think the PC is going to definitely be one of the best things that I can get. It's going to help me out a lot. It's going to, like I said, allow me to do a lot of different things. But I also, on the other hand, of being able to do these things, I have to learn how to do these things. It's not just like I already know how to do this. I got to learn how to do these new upgradable items that's going to allow me to do better quality content. I want to get back into doing Photoshop. That way I can start creating better thumbnails for you guys and everything else. So definitely going to be working on getting Photoshop back on the new PC and trying to get everything that I want knocked out something like that right away. Even if I have to pay a little bit for Photoshop, I'm okay with it. But I just want to be able to do everything that the channel needs right away. But I know I got to learn. I was getting okay with Photoshop. I was learning. I was making things for my cousin a little bit. I mean, I wasn't great by no means, so it wasn't nothing to show. But he was giving me these little like trial and error things. So I really, really enjoyed doing that. What else? Tomorrow's video review is going to be another wine, if you guys are curious. It's another Gatlinburg wine. So the fridge is starting to fill up with wine, and we have to start getting rid of them because I don't really drink wine that much. Pretty Lady doesn't drink wine that much, but we like wine. But it's just we don't really drink it as much as we do our whiskeys and bourbons and stuff like that. So we're going to start changing up our Wednesdays because usually we do like a Whiskey Wednesday, we do Miller Monday, but essentially we always drink whiskey of some variant, So I think our Wednesdays are going to start turning into Wine Wednesdays, and I'm just going to drink a glass of wine and relax and have a woosah hump day, So like a calm, relaxing hump day that gets us through the rest of the week. And then Friday, we'll pick it back up with our strong stuff. But then again, there are some very strong wines out there, and I have one in my fridge, and I'm excited because I haven't drank that one in a while either. So who knows? I just had the craziest idea. Hang on. I got an idea for proof. Yeah, still some bacon. But essentially, my idea was, so we were talking earlier about how far do you actually put a cork down into a wine bottle after you make it. She was like, oh, you don't put it all back down in there because you don't want to use the corkscrew to pull back out because then you start making air pockets inside the cork. So it just dawned on me, like bottles that you have corks in. Like this one saves your whiskey corks and use your whiskey corks to cork your wine back. That's how you do that. That's definitely how you gotta do that. I had to steal some bacon. Relay, if you watch them, bacon was great. Cheers. So I don't really have a bottle of the drink that we're drinking today, where it's just something that I poured in here. Virgin bourbon is one of those drinks where it's very, very easy and cheap to get your hands on, yet also strong as well. It is, like I said in the beginning, it is 101 proof. That makes it 50.5% alcohol. However, it's up to you to know the difference of how much you can and can't drink. Also, guys, we are sitting at 669 subs. Let's hit 670. Hit that subscribe. Become part of our family, and let's grow, guys. Let's do it. I got faith in you. Faith, hope, and love is some good things gave us. What the greatest is love. I'm trying to get rid of some of these notifications. What are we at on the channel? Is that 8s or 6s? Yeah. All right, 162 likes, 166 follows on the Facebook channel, guys. I feel like that could be a little bit higher. So, if you're not on the Facebook page, definitely promote it. Go over there, hit the like button, hit the follow on there. And then come right over here and hit that subscribe button. So, Virgin Bourbon is the name of it. Like I said, it is a rock. I don't want to say rock gut because it's not absolutely like terrible tasting, but it's pretty much like if Jack Daniels got amped up a little bit, this is kind of what it would taste like. But if I'm not mistaken, Virgin Bourbon's a Kentucky bourbon. Let me check. All right, so the Virgin Bourbon's 7 years old, sourced from Heaven Hill. It's a Kentucky bourbon. 78% corn, 10% rye, and 12% malted barley. You can definitely get that corn taste in there. Color is a 1.5 out of 2 on the color scale. Auburn polished mahogany. The MSRP on this is $15. So for it to be $15, I'm about positive it's cheaper than that at my local ABC store here. Jameson is good. It is. Jameson is the best Irish whiskey that I've had. I like it a lot better than the proper 12 also. From the Virgin Bourbon bottle, Virgin Bourbon, an old-fashioned sour mash bourbon distilled in the foothills of Kentucky, charcoal filter to give every drop that old Miller flavor. There's a lot on here. Sup? How's it going, Slump? How's it going? So it tells you that Virgin Bourbon on the rocks is a rich nose full of dark and dense honey, brown sugar, maple syrup, vanilla extract, buttercream, cherry, and baked apples. Which is very true. It has a lot of that different types of flavors and smells in there. And it says if you swirl it, it brings out a bright alcohol, eucalyptus, and anise with alcohol getting a little more rowdy at times. The nose is still very sweet with brown sugar, vanilla, preserved orange rind, baked apples, and pine. There's a little more mint and a miss the herbalness. There's a lot of different flavors whenever I'm drinking it itself. Whenever I'm actually like genuinely enjoying a glass. So that's where it comes like the taste and aftertaste with this. Virgin 7-year bourbon punches with honey, brown sugar, a little dried orange. The rind. Now, a lot of places they're like, oh, it's got orange in it, or it's got this in it. It's got all right. So you got to differentiate. So yes, it has orange in it, but it's the orange rind. It's not the actual orange, so it's gonna be bitter. It's gonna be like spritzy. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be anise followed by a lot of dark chocolate, cinnamon, and oak. So it's a lot of different types of real flavors that are actually coming in and going out and trying them again. So I mean, it's not called. It used to be a 7-year-old bourbon, but now they have a 7-year bottled in bond that took its kind of place, and now this one I believe is like 3 to 4 year. It might be closer to 5, but still at 101 proof. This bottle of virgin bourbon, it's $15. So don't get your mind twisted on the flavors. I named out a lot of things, right? But it's still very strong. It's very earthy. It has that heavy, like, back throat burn, almost scratchy. So, I mean, know what you're looking for. Know what you're getting out of it, because it's definitely going to give you that, like, earth taste to it. Slumped. How's it going, man, though? It's been a minute. Jess sent Jameson. Yeah, okay. We read the Jameson. What is your favorite Jameson, Jess, if you're still tuned in? If you're still tuned in, what's your favorite Jameson? And I'll tell you mine. Technically, I have 2 Jamesons, and that are kind of tied. Still chilling at 669, guys. Remember, we take a shot for every new subscriber. So if you subscribe, comment, or I'll check it eventually, and I'll see it, and we will take a shot for every single new subscriber. Yes? I thought I heard a scream. But virgin bourbon's one of those drinks that is like one of my favorite, easy to get your hands on drinks because it's cheap and it's very easy. It's one of the ones that I use to fill my decanters with. So this decanter is filled with virgin bourbon. This decanter over here is filled with Canadian Hunter, which is also a Canadian whiskey that is really good, but also really cheap. Jess says, yay, shots! Yeah, shots are great. So, you want a shot? Shot for subs. That's what it is. Every new subscriber we get, we take a shot. So, that's just how it works. And I have to see the number go up because I know how people are. People will subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe. No, number has to go up. The first thing that I get off of like drinking virgin bourbon is really rough. Is more or less like the molasses. I don't know if that's a word or not, but I know molasses, but add that tasting word to that. It's really kind of dry, really dense. I don't really get that sour mash taste like I do with Jack or anything like that, even though I know Jack is Tennessee and this here is Kentucky. But at the end of the day, if it's going to be a sour mash, I feel like its corn to rye ratio should be somewhat similar. I understand that the water differences are going to actually make a huge play in the drink itself, but I would much rather it be closer to that Jack Daniel's sour mash for my personal flavors. I have memories today. want everybody that's watching right now, if you're watching right now and you're tuned in, comment below what your favorite drink is, and I'll let you know if I've tried it or not. Also, hit that like button. Let me know what your favorite drink is. Right now. You have memories on Facebook. Do I? Most of the memories on Facebook are terrible. Yep, not loading. Not worth it. Because me and Pretty Lady, we done a huge dump of bottles the other about a few weeks ago. Emptied out the shelf down here that all the empty bottles we had. We threw away every bit, I believe, of 40 bottles, and we still kept a good many because she kept, I think, 12 or 13. I believe I kept about 12 myself. I kept my absolute favorite bottles. I kept Jim Beam Repeal Batch. I've kept my Bowman Brothers Pioneer Spirit. I kept my Johnny Walker Double Black because it is the first scotch that I ever drank. I kept the Johnny Walker Red Label because it was really good as well. Suntory whiskey, I kept it because it's kind of more of a like iconic thing of like I had my cousin try it and then he loved it and then everybody else that has tried it since then has absolutely loved it. Suntory Toki whiskey, amazing, love it. It's kind of scotchy. It's very peaty, very dark. It's really good. I kept the Captain Morgan Black because of the sticker that's inside. I made a video about that. If you're curious on what I mean by that, go check out the video. It was last week, or this week. No, it was last week. I kept the Elijah Craig. Also, I just love the bottle, how it's shaped. Very, very nice drinking whiskey. I kept Pendleton. Pendleton is a very, very good whiskey as well. And I kept my other Irish whiskey, the Irishman. All of which are very, very, really amazing scotches, bourbons, whiskeys, all across the board. So if you're ever curious on my favorites, that's what is left down here. Now, if you're looking for my favorite scotches, they are chilling on the top shelf, purple box and down. They're all up there doing their thing. But the more that I start trying new drinks and opening up to different flavors and varieties of a bunch of different things, it leads me into a different variety of flavors. So, like, whiskey's no longer like my go-to. Scotch is always going to be, probably for a long time, my go-to drink. If I'm just casually, if I've had a long day and I just want to sip on something really nice with dinner, it's probably going to be scotch, honestly. But, however, Pretty Lady and her friends have gotten me into trying different things that they make, that they like. And I've worked myself into that, and I've also started to enjoy them. They have a swamp water. I don't know the exact ingredients, but maybe one day, next time they make it, I'll bring some home, and we'll try it. But I have a bottle down here that got left. I'm pretty sure it's her friend, her brother Levi's. So this is called Viking's Blood. This is a mead. Okay, so it's pretty much yeast, honey, and like the flavoring you want, essentially. And then it ferments and creates closet wine, which is mead. I'm not going to read this because I want to leave this for a review. Not this specific one because it's already been drank. I want to do an actual review with you guys on mead. And also, I'm pretty sure he's going to be with me on that one. That's going to be Levi. He wants to do a video with me on that. We talked about it. He's like, yeah, man, I'll have to come over and drink. I was like, hey, we'll do a video on mead. And he was all right with it. So that's going to be our big plan for that one, is kind of making a mead review with somebody that drinks it way more than I do. So the virgin bourbon, though, it's what's the word? So you ever done the cinnamon challenge? Probably not. There's probably a lot of people that haven't done it because I haven't done it. I do a lot of stupid stuff. But imagine taking that spoonful of cinnamon, putting it in your mouth, and imagine how dry your mouth gets. That's how dry virgin bourbon is. It gets really, really dry, really, really thick. But it goes down nicely. It doesn't really burn too heavy, but it ignites a little like flame, like right at the back of your throat. So it's kind of hard to try and get past it unless that's something you're looking for. Because I've had several people ask me that for that too. So myself, when I go to drinking bourbons and stuff like that, I enjoy a nice burn, really earthy, really throat scratchy bourbon. And I know there's other people out there that are like that and enjoy that kind of taste. And I've had people ask me for those kind of drinks. So again, if you're one of those people and you're tuning in and you're watching, this is definitely one of those drinks. It's going to make it scratchy. It's going to make it really burn. That sounds really dirty right away. But it's going to taste good. It's going to have a nice finish. Again, still with the dirtiness, man. It's all right. Still a 669, guys. Somebody hit that subscribe button. Let's see that 7 pop up. Ooh, that gave me a cold chill. It's also really how dense it is, too. It's really thick. And it leaves like a film across your tongue, like all the way back. So it's not something to easily get rid of. If you don't like the taste, you're not going to like the aftertaste because it's the exact same. And the aftertaste lasts way longer than any other bourbon that I've really drank. It stays around for a lot longer. It's more heavy on the palate. It's more or less you got to put an eviction notice on that before you get rid of it. So could be worse, I guess. I mean, at the end of the day, I like it. It's definitely cheap. Definitely something good to toss in a mixer or anything that you want to throw in with it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I love you guys. Y'all are amazing. It really does. I know I talk about it a lot, and I like bringing it up, but it hits really close to home seeing people come in here and chat and talk, and everybody having their different types of drinks that they enjoy, and then me being able to dwell into that and like actually start to enjoy some of the drinks that you guys have, because a lot of my videos have been requests from other people. It's not stuff that's come up to my brain like, hey man, you should drink. Well, no, it's been a lot of requests, enough to where I have a plentiful list of reviews to do. I just haven't done it. Honestly, my fault. I've been lazy, honestly. I need to buy this stuff to do it. But depending, I know I say, oh, I'll just buy it to do it. Depending on the price of things, I will buy them and start doing more of those mixed drinks that you guys asked for and everything else like that. But it's just being able to buy the stuff to do it. I know some people have requested a lot of things that are just kind of outside of my price range. Again, the best way, if you want me to review something and you want to help me out, my description has all of my links. You can donate money to my PayPal and or my Cash App by looking at my comments. Or my description. So also, if that starts to be a thing, I'll start taking a shot for every donation as well. So we'll just see how it goes. But at the end of the day, it's more or less towards like, if you want me to try stuff and I can't find it, or I've had a lot of people, hey, I'll just send you stuff. Sometimes it's easier for me to just go buy it. You know, if you want me to buy it, then I'll buy it. But then I'll buy it. But if you are gracious enough to like buy the bottle, then you can send me the cash or send me the money, and I'll definitely buy it. What is the most expensive drink you've had? Either a bottle you bought or something you ordered at the bar. The most expensive drink that I've had, that I've personally bought, is a $70 bottle of scotch. I don't have it up here anymore. It's gone. The most expensive bottle that I have reviewed was a gifted bottle. I believe it was like $150 to $200, roughly in that ballpark. When I was at this Irish pub up above our house here, I had ordered a 12-year-old, I think it was a 12-year-old Jameson or the Jameson Castmate. I can't remember which one it was, but they didn't have it. That was going to be $30. And I was like, okay, I'm fine with that. We were going to order that shot. It was a shot. It wasn't a double. It was a shot. The lady ended up bringing me out something that was a bit more expensive. I cannot for the life of me remember what it is because I didn't order it. She was like, hey, this is a little bit more on the table. But that shot that I had tasted at that store or that Irish pub was along that like $50 range for just probably like this much. For this much, there was $50 for that much. It's almost like getting the Johnny Walker Blue Label bottle as a mini. You can buy the minis for like $40 or $30 when the bottle itself is like $250. I can't remember the name of that. So I can see their drink menu. Yeah, just give me the food. I want the drinks. Yeah, it doesn't show the drinks. I'll have to... we'll go back and I'll just get it again. That's what I'll do. We'll go back next Wednesday. Me and Pretty Lady are off. I'll go back up there and find out. Did you think the expensive stuff was worth it? Does it blow the cheap stuff out of the water? So when I actually essentially created this channel was to be, and still is, for the working man. What I buy is for anybody to be able to go to the liquor store, buy it at a reasonable price. I don't want to make these videos to where, like, I'm telling you guys to go out and buy these bottles that are several $100s. I've had bottles in the $5 to $20 range that are really, really good. Like, they're genuinely good. I've also had bottles that are in the higher dollar range that taste absolutely terrible. So it really boils down to taste preference, what you like, what you want, and everything around that. Because, like, so I bought a bottle of Remy before I deployed my last deployment in 2018. It was probably 2017 when we bought it. It was in a green bottle. It kind of looked like, it was a little darker than this Jameson bottle. And it tasted absolutely terrible. And I swore that day I would never buy another bottle of Remy Martin. And it was expensive. It was like a $60, $70 bottle of Remy. Well, I bought my Remy Martin XO, and I have this Remy Martin VSOP over here that tastes absolutely great, and they're more to that $20 to $30 range. So just because it's expensive, I'm going to put it this way. Just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's great. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's bad. But both can be great, both can be bad, depending on what you're looking for. Like this virgin bourbon that we're drinking on right now, this one in this decanter is $15 for a 101 proof drink. It's 101 proof. It's 50.5%. Tastes really good. Real earthy, real burny. That's what I like. My Canadian Hunter back here. It's what my grandpa loved. It's what my family stepped down like into it. So absolutely great and also cheap. Your Canadian whiskeys, my Canadian VO, the VO Gold, loved it. Really, really good. Really cheap. So I mean, it's all about how much you want to spend into a drink. You want to spend a lot? You don't want to spend a lot. But you're going to find something you like in any price range. I guarantee you, if you dabble in any price range of drinks, you'll find something that you like. And I don't care. I'm going to steal this from people that like are big in YouTube videos. They like made me want to do this. The best way to drink is drinking what you like. It doesn't matter the price. It doesn't matter how much it is. When I have people over at my house, I don't want them drinking my $60, $70 bottles. I want them to drink and enjoy something that's a little bit cheaper that I can replenish really easily. Still trying to learn and appreciate whiskey neat. I do like some dark rums, though. What would you put in your flask to take with you to any given occasion? Whiskey or rum? All right, so if I was to take a neat whiskey, something easy to drink, something really nice to go down, as far as like whiskeys goes, I love Jim Beam. Jim Beam's my easiest whiskey to go down, whether it be their straight or any of their flavors. Jim Beam all day long. When it comes to rum, now I'm still learning more about rum and like best flavors. And it might surprise a lot of people, but it's not Captain Morgan. My favorite rum is gonna probably fall along like a Barbosa rum, something lighter, something cheaper than your average everything else, especially if it's going into a flask. That means you want to drink it. That means you want to get rid of it. You don't want to put expensive stuff into a flask, so you want to go something a little bit cheaper. The Barbosa rum is really, really good. Captain Morgan's not too much more expensive, but you can go into Captain Morgan. Captain Morgan Black is my favorite. And so is the Captain Morgan Private Stock, also really, really good. Now, if you want to step up your game into the rum, in my personal preference, you want to start swinging into the Kirk and Sweeney. They have a 12-year-old rum that is really, really good. This is their 12-year. This bottle right here is their 12-year-old rum. Really, really nice, really sweet, and I love it. They have another one that's like a 25-year. I have not bought it yet. Probably might buy it this week. I don't know. But definitely worth buying Kirk and Sweeney. But I would not put Kirk and Sweeney in my flask. Kirk and Sweeney would be something that I sipped on when I was feeling a little, not necessarily like harsh or rye or whiskey or something like that, something sweet. I would go to a rum. That'd be what it would go to. Because that one itself is like $35, I think, something like that. So, I mean, it's not expensive, but it's definitely one of those drinks where, like, do I buy it and then finish it or buy it and sip on it? It's definitely a buy and sip instead of a buy and chug, if that makes sense. A lot of people buy things when it runs into that kind of thing. They're like, oh, I'm going to buy this because we're partying tonight and I want to look good. No. You want to buy something that tastes good but cheap. Because if you're going to a party, that bottle's not coming back with you. That's just how it is. So you want something that tastes good at a decent price that's not going to kill your pocket. So you don't want to go out to a party and lose $80 in a night, you know? When you can buy a $20 bottle of Barbosa rum and be like, hey, it tastes great, you know? And so, I mean, it is what it is. There was another one, I can't remember, Blackheart. Blackheart rum was also another one. It was really, really good. I had another one. I think it was Blackheart. So, Blackheart and Barbosa, if you're looking for rums, both of those. Blackheart has a picture of a tattooed lady on it. Barbosa has a pirate ship on it. You can find both of which on my YouTube channel. I've done reviews of either one of those. Cheers, guys. Let's finish this up as we get our next beer. Ooh. Telling you guys, get you going. 7:45. Let's get a beer. All right, guys, you know what it is. Baby bladder. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. We will chat when I get back. We are back. But when it comes to learning things, the biggest thing I've ever preached on this channel is literally I try it so you guys don't have to, and I buy it so you guys don't have to. So if you got anything you want me to try, let me know. But learning is a task on your own. It doesn't matter how many bottles I taste or how many bottles I try or what I tell you it tastes like. You're not going to enjoy something that I'm like, this Miller Lite tastes like rainbows. Doesn't mean you're going to like it. Doesn't mean it tastes like that to you. The best thing is to do is, like, if I say something's good, buy airplane bottles. Airplane bottles is the best thing to buy, especially if you're not looking to spend a lot of money. Because yeah, it might be new and this and that, and you're like, oh, I want to try it. I've never had it before, and blah, 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 and it's been on the shelf for a very long time. Yeah, it might be. But if you buy an airplane bottle, you waste $3. You buy a big bottle, you waste $20. And I like saving money, so a lot of times I buy big bottles for the channel because it's easier and like I can use them for mixed drinks and stuff. But if I was to be a normal person that wasn't doing YouTube videos or anything like that, I would say that buying airplane bottles is your best bet. And buying shots at a bar. Because, yeah, I mean, even if you buy a $3 shot at a bar, right? It might sound expensive for a shot, but it's better than you spending $30 for a bottle that you're not going to like. Or, I mean, now, be wary when I say that, because some shots you buy can be $7, $30, $40. There's a lot of shots out there that are very, very expensive. So be careful when you start doing that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, it's essential. Even if the higher price the shot, the more expensive the drink. So if you want like a really expensive drink, right? So like Johnny Walker Blue Label, like I said, it's $250, pushing $300, right? You could buy a mini bottle for $30. Spend $250, spend $30. It's up to you. You know, it's one of those things where like, do you want to spend that kind of money? Or would you rather spend a little bit less money, a lot less money, like a little bit of money to get an airplane bottle instead? Or a shot. I think Johnny Walker shots, Blue Label, are like $40 or $50 at a bar. So, I mean, it is what it is. Drink what's good to you and don't drink what everybody else says is good. Because until you try it yourself, you're not going to know if it's good or not. Just because I like Virgin Bourbon 101 doesn't mean you're going to like it. It doesn't mean that anyone's going to like it. It's just one of those things where it kind of just like rolls downhill, you know? All right, guys, we're still chilling at 669. Let's hit that 670. Where's my 670 at? So good. Miller Lite, my best friend, all day long. But that's what whiskey, everybody's like, oh, well, what's the best way to get into whiskey? Jump into it. Do it. Try it. I'm not... Yeah, I'm a review channel. I review drinks all day long or every day. You know, I try to drink every day, whether it be whiskey, bourbon, vodka, scotch, cordials, whatever you want to call it, wines, beers, IPAs, stouts, you name it. I try them, right? Tarts, all the way down, you know, all the way down the bridge. I'll try it. But just because I tell you it's good does not mean it's good. Just because I tell you it's good means I think it's good. Also, I'm not here to lie to nobody. My videos are 1,000,000,000% honest to a T. I don't care if I'm getting paid for the review. I don't care if I'm not getting paid for the review, because we all know I'm not getting paid for reviews. Everything that I've done on this channel thus far has been out of my pocket. But even if I was paid for something, that review is going to be wholeheartedly honest. I'm not going to lie about it, even though, hey, I'll pay you this if you say it's good. No. I want to be as honest as possible. I want to be known for being honest, because I don't like lying to you guys. If I lie to you guys, then it's not good. You know, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, this is a star. Go buy it right now. It's the absolute best. To me, virgin bourbon's great. It's good. You know, it's good, cheap drink. But I'm not going to promote it like it's the best thing in the world. By no means. Now, Jim Beam, you know, Jim Beam, if you're listening and you want to, let me know. Holler at me. But that's just because Jim Beam's my favorite and I'm biased. So, I mean, it is what it is, you know. I'm kind of unbiased. But at the end of the day, it's all about what you enjoy. It's all about what you want. It's all about how you taste the things that you taste. That's just how I look at it. Another great beer. Another great Miller Monday. Let's go ahead and knock out our shot. Again, if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, you should definitely subscribe. This shot here is for every single subscriber that subscribes. So if you're a new subscriber between lives, you technically get 2 shots. But this shot is for everyone who subscribes between now and their next live, which will be on Wednesday. It's probably going to be a wine Wednesday. Not sure, but I'm about positive that's what it's going to be. Still going to take our normal shots of whiskey and bourbon and whatever else we got. It's full, so it kind of rotates. Really do hope everybody enjoys the rest of their week. Mondays are always the roughest, especially coming home after a very long vacation. So, cheers, guys. Welcome to the family. If you're tuning in, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit the comments on all the videos, because you never know until you ask. And I'm always watching. I'm on my phone a lot. I try to keep up. As soon as somebody comments, I try to respond right away. So hopefully I respond to you right away. If I don't respond, I'm sorry. I do try to get to you. Like once a week, I'll check my Facebook page or my YouTube page, like my analytics and stuff. And it'll let me know if I missed any comments. So at least if you don't see me respond, don't get downhearted. I will respond as soon as possible. And if I don't respond, I'll at least react to it, a like and a heart. So just let me know if I missed it. Just comment and be like, hey, you missed my comment on this video. And I'll try to respond to it. So guys, thank you so much for everything you do. As we grow every single day with the numbers of knowledge, let's keep growing. Hit that subscribe button. Remember, I buy you guys don't have to. We try it so you guys don't have to. But till later, till next time, till always. I'm Justin. I'm going to move over here to get rid of you guys because I'm going to go eat some food. But my first live visit, cheers. Cheers. I'm glad you were able to join in for your last live or your first live visit. Hopefully everything you wanted. But tune in next time. Wednesday will be our next live. We go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We post videos Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. But guys, till later, till next time, till always, I love you. And I will see you again very, very soon. Catch you later, guys.